Hello and welcome to Walker's Ventures. I'm Rusty Walker, your GoBiz guru. Um, Today we are going to talk about uh, your sales team and their number one foe, which certainly, in my opinion, is monotony and boredom. Uh, it's during the down times. Usually, business or lack thereof will dictate our boredom, right? If traffic is slow, phones aren't ringing, even though we're making efforts, and we'll talk about those to increase traffic. As a rule, when the traffic drops off um, and the boredom kicks in, it works on our psyche as salespeople. As a rule, salespeople were extroverts. We enjoy being out amongst people and customers. And as long as we're at least interacting with people, we're pretty much okay. Yes, we want to sell all the time, but if you really want to get us, you put us in a place where we can't see or talk to someone. Uh, so boredom will take control if we go without the ability to see or talk to folks for an extended period of time. Um, Picture a scenario like a boxing scenario where uh, between rounds, 3 minute rounds, instead of giving you 1 minute to get refreshed for the next round, they gave you an hour. So you had a full hour to rest, prep, get ready to go back in for those 3 minutes of battle. Think how difficult it would be to keep your head right, emotional right, your instincts right, uh, all those things to go back in there and be expected to do that at a high level. Um, so staying alert through those long, slow periods, it's a struggle, and it takes true professionalism in order to get through those times. Over the years, not just me, but several people have developed ways to combat that boredom time. Um, you figure in an 8 hour day, 8 to 10 hour day, that you usually have to work in these businesses, especially in the summer. Um, a few things are important. We'll go over a couple. Um, Prioritizing scheduling appointments. I know that sounds like a lot of adverbs, adjectives, but um, take time when you're on the phones. Okay. I'm not one of these managers that believe you have to make 50 calls a day. I would love to think there was that many people to call and you were that effective, but they aren't, and you're not. Uh, but I would say that we should have a list of the customers and previous customers and or previous owners that we do work off of and do attempt to make in a certainly reasonable amount of time. Um, One of the, um, to me, moving forward, uh, is that once we make contact with a customer, uh, the idea of sending him a follow up every day is ridiculous. Uh, Customers don't want that. They don't need it. They're being inundated with emails, text, phone calls. We are so used to swap on our phones to delete because we don't know who it's coming from. One of the best things to do that we can do once we've made initial contact with anybody, a prospect, a suspect, potential customer, previous customer, doesn't matter. But the best thing we can do is ask them how they like to be contacted and how often. It's perfect. Mr. Customer, would you like me to contact you once a week? And is texting the best way to go? It's just that easy. Well, again, we're not going to inundate him like everyone else. And guess what? Those other people that are sending him texts and emails and all this stuff because one time he said he wanted to have them looked at or wanted to look at them. Guess what? He don't care about those, but he'll care about a boat, he or she. That represents fun. That's the number one fun item they're ever going to buy or look to buy in their lives. Okay, it ranks right up there, right below a home. So the chances of it just getting swiped away are slim anyway because it interests them. So if we can be the one that's smart enough to tickle that um, follow up on a comfortable level for the customer, well, then when the time comes and he's or she or the couple together think, you know what, this summer I think is the summer. I think we're going to call Jeff or Tom or whoever it is up at ABC Motors or ABC Boat Sales, and we're going to see how that 243 is doing, right? So let's pick up the phone and give him a call. Then we set up the appointment. Then we know to go to work. Different session, right? Consistent follow up is essential. Let's be smart about it. Today, everybody knows this, and it's just 100% true. True that we must, every single one of us, our sales team, especially, we have to maintain a social presence in social media. Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Business. Um, we have to incorporate personalized videos to highlight the boats, their features, their benefits. Um, uh, Videos of the dealership itself. Um, they need to hear the salesperson talking so they know what he's about. Um, Maybe showing that salesperson doing service walks where he's showing the customer what your service department looks like, how clean it is, how neat, how transparent, how easy it is to get to stuff. Um, Regular meetings with your manager once a day. Get with him. Have all your list of your customers that you need any help with, and have it lined out, clear, so that you can go in there and say, "Mr. Manager, I need help with this 6 or 7 deals, and let's go over them. See if we can get some feedback. Maybe there's another boat that's coming. I don't know." But it takes sometimes two heads are better than one. That's what you have him for. Okay, is to help. That's a manager's job. So don't be afraid to go in there and ask for Mr. Manager, hey, I need a little help with these 5 or 6 or whatever it is amount of deals. I promise you he'll be helping. He certainly should be. Um, One of the other ones, and this is really important to me, and being in this industry for so long, um, you can have 10 people on your floor, and it just takes one naysayer, one negative Nelly to go around and talk bad. Whether it's bad about a manager, whether it's bad about another salesperson, whether it's a procedure in the store that he doesn't like or she. Um, it can be one of anything, but it's negative. Okay, it's yakking, um, and it works against morale. And morale, and here we are trying to keep positive mindsets, especially in a down market. Um, and it it matters. Okay, uh, I have always managed under the rule that I will give you a second chance on probably everything. If you screw up, we'll talk about it, and then we'll go on and give you another shot at it. Except this, except negative um, bickering, talking about, again, anyone in the dealership. If you have a problem, come talk to a manager. And if the manager is your problem, go talk to the owner. Okay. Every dealership I know would have that accessible to you. So um, make sure that you have that open feedback with your peers and the people above you so that if you're pissed off or your things aren't working out or you're in a slump or you just need a hand or somebody to talk to, Go talk to the manager or an owner. Go talk amongst yourself. Okay, very important. Um, and remember, we all have a job to do here. We all pitch in. We have a job description. You do yours. Let the sales manager do his. Let the general manager do his. Let the service manager do his. Service writer do his. Uh, and guess what? When everybody does their job function, guess what's happening? The customer ends up happy. Your team ends up happy, and we're good to go. Anyway, that's my spiel on Salesforce versus monotony and boredom. Again, it's the killer. It's a silent killer. Why is it silent? Because there ain't nobody around. But my name's Rusty Walker. I'm your Bow Biz Guru from Walker Ventures. Make it a great day. Thanks.